Buy to let is dead, right? Or is it? On this video, I'm going to share it all. Buy to let, let's talk about it. Is it still a viable strategy in 2024? Do I do it, and should you be doing it? I'm Simon, property, rent-to-rent, BRR specialist, and on this channel, I deliver value on how you can build more cash flow. So of course, I want to cover buy to let. Now, when I'm talking about buy to let, I'm talking about single lets, i.e. you buy a property, you rent it out to a single family. Now, once upon a time, that would be a great strategy because the family might stay for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. They pay the rent every single month. You don't have to mess about with bills or guests or multiple tenants, and you're earning maybe 300 to 500 quid per month. Happy days. If you've got 10 of those, that's pretty passive income, and that can replace most people in the UK's income. The problem is the interest rates have increased now, profits are eroding, and if you are a portfolio landlord, not only could it just wipe your cash flow out, but it could in fact wipe you out financially to the point where you're having to sell and exit on properties that were good. Now, I've got a friend, multiple buy-to-let properties, and the issue that he's got right now is when he purchased the properties, the interest rates were low, and that means after he'd done his refurb, he borrowed the maximum amount of money that he could. Let's say, for example, he borrowed £150,000, and at that time he was making £500. Beautiful cash flow, loving it. The problem is when he's now gone to refinance and the value's wiggled up, okay, because he's highly geared, the cost of borrowing the same amount of money, if not, never mind more, is way more, which means he's now in negative cash flow. Every single month he's gone from maybe earning £500 a month to losing 50 quid. And that is super damaging, especially if you're a portfolio landlord. Now, I know what you're thinking. Market cycles, what about the capital appreciation? Yep, that is true. And if you do get into buy to let now, you buy at the right price and you don't overgear and you're patient, you're still going to be good and things will come back around. But if you're anything like I was and you want to make a change in your life today, not in 25 years, it's just not the right strategy, all right? Got some mates here that are all investing in grass. But listen, all jokes aside, if you're sat there with 25 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand, buy to let is a terrible, terrible option right now. So what would I do? Well, one of two things. You either buy property and then turn it into high cash flowing assets such as serviced accommodation or HMO, where you're going to be able to combat the rise in interest rates, just because you're going to be earning 1,500, well, you might earn £1,000 a month instead of 1,500, you're still good, and it will come back round. Or you got to do rent-to-rent 2.0, and that means don't buy, control, then there's no mortgage, you're not impacted, and you can maximize your cash flow. It's a controversial one, but in my opinion, buy to let right now is dead. Don't do it. Comment below and let me know if you agree. If you disagree, let me know, and I'll see you, well, actually, I'm going to see those geese right now.